说中文。
Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese.
Hey there, you're listening to Chinese Pod. I'm John.
大家好，我是 Jenny.
And this is an elementary lesson.
Yes, and today we're on our bike.
Yeah, or at least one of us is on the bike.
And also talking on the phone.
Yeah, so let's prepare you for this dialogue. It's a little bit unusual. So someone makes a call, and the recipient is on their bike.
Yes, riding. And he has some reception problem with the call.
Okay, and we won't give away the ending.
那现在我们就听3遍对话。
All right, so we're going to listen to the dialogue 3 times. Here we go.
对话第1遍。
喂，老王，你在哪？
我在骑车，马上就到。
好的，我等你啊。
什么？我听不见。
我等你。
听不见，你大声点儿。
你的耳机是不是坏了？老王，你怎么了？
第2遍。
喂，老王，你在哪？
我在骑车，马上就到。
好的，我等你啊。
什么？我听不见。
我等你。
听不见，你大声点儿。
你的耳机是不是坏了？老王，你怎么了？
第3遍。
喂，老王，你在哪？
我在骑车，马上就到。
好的，我等你啊。
什么？我听不见。
我等你。
听不见，你大声点儿。
你的耳机是不是坏了？老王，你怎么了？
All right, that dialogue wasn't too bad. We hope that in context it made sense, but don't worry if you didn't catch some of it. We're now going to break it down sentence by sentence.
好，喂，老王，你在哪儿？
Hello, Lao Wang, where are you?
喂，老王，你在哪儿？
Hello, Lao Wang, where are you?
喂，老王，你在哪儿？我在骑车，马上就到。
I'm riding a bike. I'll be there soon.
我在骑车，马上就到。
I'm on my bike. I'm almost there.
我在骑车，马上就到。好的，我等你。
Okay, I'll wait for you.
好的，我等你。
Okay, I'll wait for you.
好的，我等你。什么？我听不见。
What? I can't hear you.
什么？我听不见。
What? I can't hear.
什么？我听不见。我等你。
I'll wait for you.
我等你。
I'll wait for you.
我等你。听不见，你大声点儿。
I can't hear you. Speak a bit louder.
听不见，你大声点儿。
I can't hear you. Speak louder.
听不见，你大声点儿。你的耳机是不是坏了？
Are your headphones broken?
你的耳机是不是坏了？
Did your headphones break?
你的耳机是不是坏了？啊
Ah!
啊！
Ah!
老王，你怎么了？
Lao Wang, what happened?
老王，你怎么了？
Lao Wang, what happened to you?
老王，你怎么了？
All right, so yet another victim to the chaos of China's traffic.
Yes. And I just realized that this dialogue, even if you're not a bike rider, it could apply to if you're driving or if you're running and talking on the phone at the same time, although that could be very dangerous.
Very true. And there's all kinds of situations where you can't hear. So anyway, lots of useful language. Let's get in and tackle it sentence by sentence.
Sure. Now, John, the very top line, it's very straightforward, and I guess most of our listeners would have got it. 老王，你在哪儿？你在哪儿？
Right, but one thing we want to point out is this 在.
Yes.
This verb, 你在哪儿? This 在 is a verb meaning to be in a location, right?
对。
The existential to be.
Yes.
So where are you? This 在 is that are.
Yep. And in the second line, we heard another 在。我在骑车。我在骑车。
Right, so this 在 is actually not the same 在. It's the same character, sounds exactly the same, but this 在 comes before an action, telling what you're doing right now.
Yes. So it's the ing form almost.
Yeah, to be doing something. So in this case, I'm riding a bike.
我在骑车。我在骑车。
All right, so 骑, Q-I, second tone, that means to ride. Like you're straddling it, you're riding it.
Yep.
And then 车, first tone, C-H-E.
对
That means a car of some kind. A bike is included in that category.
对，骑车。骑车。
To ride a bike. All right, so the full thing, I'm riding a bike is...
我在骑车。
And maybe can we give an example of another verb that we would frequently hear in this pattern?
我在吃饭。
Okay, I'm eating. Or another one?
我在看电视。
Okay, I'm watching TV. So a very frequent pattern. If you don't know it already, you need to start using it. All right, so I'm riding a bike and...
马上就到。马上就到。
Okay, so 马上 means right away.
Yes.
So third tone, fourth tone. And then 就 tells us what's going to happen right away. All right, it precedes the verb.
Yep. And the verb is 到。到，第四声。
到, fourth tone means to arrive. And in this case, I recommend that you take the whole phrase as one thing to memorize.
马上就到。马上就到。
Meaning, I'm about to arrive. I'll be there soon. I'm almost there.
Yes.
All right, and there's not much you can say to that except for...
我等你，我等你。
Okay, so I'll wait for you. Literally, I wait you.
Well, in English, you need to say, I'll wait for you. I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, in Chinese, you don't need the for. You don't need the I will or I am.
You simply say, 我等你。我等你。
All right, so 等, that's third tone.
Yes.
Now, to be clear, it's not that you can't add in some other words, but frequently you don't. You don't have to.
Yep.
So just a very simple, I'll wait for you.
我等你。我等你。
All right. But this particular sentence doesn't seem to get through to the listener, right?
So this 老王, this man on the bike, says, 什么？我听不见。我听不见。
All right, so this is a very useful phrase. The main verb here is
听，听。
meaning to listen or to hear.
Yep.
So if you want to say, I can't hear,
我听不见。听不见。
all right, so 听 is first tone, 不 is neutral, and 见 is fourth tone.
Yes.
So can we hear that two more times?
听不见。听不见。
All right. Now, if you want to say, I can hear you, how about that?
我听得见。听得见。
All right, 听得见. So this 不 is replaced by a 的,
Yes.
also neutral.
Yep. That means I am able to hear you.
All right. So in this case, he cannot hear, 听不见.
Yeah.
So the person repeats again,
我等你。我等你。
and it's no use, so he gives her some advice.
你大声点儿。你大声点儿。
Okay, so 大声 literally means big voice, right?
Yep. 大声。第四声和第一声。
Fourth tone, first tone. 大声. And in this case, 大声 just means louder.
Yes.
So we also add the 点儿. When you ask someone to do something, like be louder, be quieter, be faster, we often add this 点儿
点儿。
at the end. So the whole thing is
你大声点儿。你大声点儿。And if you want someone to speak a bit quieter, you can say 你小声点儿。小声点儿。
so 小 meaning little. So little voice.
Yes.
All right, very useful, very logical. Okay, so anyway, Lao Wang, he just can't hear what the girl's saying, right?
And the problem happens to be with his headphones. 耳机。
Yeah, he's wearing headphones on the bike. More on that later. But anyway, the word for headphones is?
耳机，耳机。
All right, third tone, first tone. 耳机. Literally, it means ear machines, right?
Yes. 耳朵 means ears.
Okay, so 耳机. And what's wrong with them?
是不是坏了？是不是坏了
Okay, so could they be broken?
Yes.
So if something is broken, it...
坏了，坏了。
Okay, 坏, fourth tone.
Yes. Now we could use this word with appliance, machine, or even pieces of furniture.
Okay, so anything that breaks, it just 坏了.
对。
And even if it's not a machine, sometimes you can still use it.
Oh, your brain 坏了，
Or even like food, if it goes bad, you can also use this, right?
坏了。Yes, very versatile.
It went bad, it broke. Yeah, this is a great expression. All right, so anyway, at the end of the dialogue, it sounds like maybe something else, 坏了, right?
Yeah, 老王自己坏了。
All right, so let's listen 3 more times to the dialogue.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Chinese Pod Trivia. Our first question is, how long will it take you to become an intermediate Chinese speaker using the Chinese Pod app? Is it A, the rest of your life? B, you should already be an intermediate speaker? C, 3 months? Or D, Chinese Pod has an app?
You should already be in.
Ooh, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, 3 months. That's right. Head over to ChinesePod.com now to register for your access to over 4,000 lessons. Get the Chinese Pod app now on Google Play or the App Store.
对话第1遍。
喂，老王，你在哪？
我在骑车，马上就到。
好的，我等你啊。
什么？我听不见。
我等你。
听不见，你大声点儿。
你的耳机是不是坏了？老王，你怎么了？
第2遍。
喂，老王，你在哪？
我在骑车，马上就到。
好的，我等你啊。
什么？我听不见。
我等你。
听不见，你大声点儿。
你的耳机是不是坏了？老王，你怎么了？
第3遍。
喂，老王，你在哪？
我在骑车，马上就到。
好的，我等你啊。
什么？我听不见。
我等你。
听不见，你大声点儿。
你的耳机是不是坏了？老王，你怎么了？
All right, so Jenny, these are a lot of useful expressions in this dialogue, and I'm sure we can get a lot of mileage out of them.
Yep.
But let's talk about a cultural aspect.
You mean riding and talking on the phone?
Yeah, so he's wearing headphones while he's riding a bike, right? I'll tell you, in the States, a lot of places, if a police officer sees you doing that, you'll get a ticket. Because it's dangerous. You can't hear what's going on around you.
In China, a lot of people probably think it's safer because at least they're not using their hand to hold the phone.
Oh, man.
It's true.
I guess that's one way of looking at it. But don't you think it might cause some accidents because people can't hear what's going on, like right next to them or behind them?
当然, of course. It's dangerous.
But I have to say, it seems like drivers in China are a lot more attentive. They're always looking at the bikers because they're apt to do crazy things.
Yeah.
Partly, I guess, because they're not listening to what's going on around them.
是的.
So anyway, we're imagining that this guy on the bike, he's got his headphones in, and he's got the kind of headphones with a microphone on the cord. And so he can answer calls while he's riding.
对. Oh, and also, the headphones on your iPod, it's also 耳机.
Okay, so on the iPod, it's also called 耳机 headphones, whether or not it has this built-in microphone.
都是耳机.
So I'm sure you all can appreciate this guy's need to get in the most listening time as possible, even while he's commuting on a bike.
Well, that's our elementary lesson for today. If you have any questions, you know where to come.
All right, ChinesePod.com. See you there.
再见.
再见.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number
1304.
So just go to www.chinesepod.com/1304 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/1304.